small town Scuttlebutt.
Damn.
Yeah, never drinking again, Liz.
Liar.
How many? Raise your hand if every year you find beer cans in your mailbox the morning after Thanksgiving. It's.
Wait, the morning after Thanksgiving?
I mean, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Halloween.
You find beer cans in your mailbox?
Yes, all these lush parents walk around, open container, and then they don't want to. They're very courteous. They don't want to litter on their yard, so they just put it in our mailbox.
You're kidding me.
No.
Do you know who does that?
Probably everyone. I mean, everyone walks around drunk on.
Well,
I thought this was a norm. I thought I was going to get a overwhelming. Oh yeah.
No.
having grown
Just
up
my
on
street?
the mean streets of Dover, Sherburne, I wouldn't put it past the kids. Not the little kids, but the
No,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, high
I'm
school kids.
walking
Yeah.
amongst adults. It's like, mommy sippy cup, those kind of jokes. Like, it's a lot of over the top. Like, I'm drinking. Oh my God, I'm so cool. Like,
I mean, when I used to go out trick-or-treating with the kids, I had, a Yeti or whatever that was like half filled with red wine. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, we're talking
I've
about.
earned it.
We're talking. Yeah, sure. Yeah, just moms and dads walking around with their
Sure.
4-year-olds dressed up as a pumpkin, getting sloshed.
Yeah, I mean, not sloshed, but if I'm going to be out there.
Depends on how long you're out
That's
there.
true. That is
I
true.
unintentionally got sloshed.
Yeah.
It's not my intent.
Also, it keeps you warm, doesn't it? A little
Yes,
brandy or something.
exactly. Yeah.
I love the houses where the parents hand out nips to the other parents.
Oh.
You haven't been there?
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yep. Usually it's the new family in town.
Oh,
know?
they're trying to get into the good
they're
graces.
Like, yeah, so they have like a sleeve of Dr. McGillicuddy's or, root beer, grape, or mint, apple mint.
Who, as
Yeah.
an adult, who would drink that?
Yeah, Dr.
Besides
McGillicuddy.
Evan.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's a crowd pleaser for sure.
Oh, my
interesting.
goodness.
It's funny how we adults try to keep things cool and fun and
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm drinking nips. But I don't know. I think that hit a dead end. Let's move on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anywho. Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Good. Yeah. So speaking of Halloween, my youngest children who are in 8th grade, so not so young anymore, they both went out trick-or-treating and costumes, group of friends, blah, blah, blah. And Dan said, Liz, they're in 8th grade. Like, when are we going to end the Halloween and the costumes? And I said, I would much rather have this and maintain the innocence than what our oldest son is doing, which is scrambling for a costume at the 11th hour so he can go to a costume party in Dover somewhere. I don't know where he's going and I don't know who he's going with. And I just hope he's making good choices. So yeah, I will let our 13-year-olds go trick-or-treating and have a daughter that's not dressed like a hoochie mama. And yes, I will have at it. Maybe not next year, but 8th grade, keep them innocent. I'm all for it.
Yeah, my 8th grader went out as a cheerleader with her other friend that was also a cheerleader.
Aw.
And my son was Ghostface.
Uh-huh.
He was Ghostface for the last 3 weeks in the house. Oh, you know what is funny? This is hilarious. Your kid is dressed up like the antagonist in Scream.
Mm-hmm.
And he's hiding on you to
Oh my
scare the
God.
crap out of you. But you know this.
Uh-huh.
So you flip the script and scare the shit out of him. Do you know
That's
how
awesome.
funny it is to see Ghostface get his shit scared out of him?
Wet his pants.
He's like, hello, daddy. Yeah, it's awesome.
That's awesome.
I thought you meant Ghostface from Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang,
No,
Ghostface
no.
Killer.
No.
Yeah.
Right, Liz? Anyway.
So wait, I need to know because historically you have stolen your children's Halloween candy, hidden in a closet, and eaten it. So I need to know,
Yep.
were you able to control yourself a little bit better this year?
Well, a little bit better. So far, so good.
Okay,
I mean,
nice.
a couple of years ago, I literally put on 10 pounds in about 2 weeks.
You're kidding.
Yeah, candy and ice cream. If I had if I had a movie role and it's like, oh, you have to gain 30 pounds, I would just eat ice cream, and
Yeah.
it'd probably take me 3 days. It's just something about ice cream that just fills me. You feel it and you see
All
it.
that dairy.
Yeah.
Do you fill the bowl or you just take the gallon? You eat out of the gallon?
No, I eat pints. You know, the pint.
Oh, so
And-
you don't put it in a bowl and eat like a civilized human being. You're
No,
like an animal that eats straight out of the container.
Well, I challenge you guys. Who here puts a pint of ice cream back in the freezer? Really?
Yes. It's not a single serving,
Yes,
Rick.
yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I've never put a pint of ice cream back in the fridge. Like I'm an addict, so I want that.
Yes.
Can we clarify?
Yeah.
I'm having a very difficult time. What is a pint of ice cream?
It's
Wait,
like
it's like the
Is
little
that
Ben
like
and
the
Jerry's.
little Ben and Jerry's?
Yeah.
Oh, that is 100% a self-serve.
Oh my God.
Single serve, single
Single
serve.
serving.
Yeah.
So wait, like let's just pretend that you were going to be civilized and you took your Ben and Jerry's out of the freezer. If you did one scoop in a bowl and then put the pint back, could you just eat that one scoop and like call it a day, or would you be like, that fucking pint is calling
No,
me?
we woke up. We woke up the sugar monster from
Yeah.
within, and now he's like, "Big man, I know you've got more. Hit me up. Give me some of that." Yeah. No. Well, I was in Washington D.C. and I texted everyone. I said, "Dad's coming home at 2. You better hide your Halloween candy." And then, like, "Dad's home," and I was just like, looking for just
Oh my God.
performatively looking for
Yes.
the candy, which I found in like 12 seconds. I'm like, you guys suck at hiding candy.
Well, it has to be easily accessible to them, so they're not going to have a good hiding place.
We have 15 cabinets and 12 drawers in the kitchen, and it's in one of those.
Right.
You know? So just process elimination.
Yeah.
Nope. Bingo. All right. Dad found it. Yeah. Dad's
Yeah.
like a sleuth, freaking. Yeah,
Brady
like
keeps this in his
investigator
bedroom
dad.
closet, so that's great.
Yeah, bedroom closet, and then that. What does he do with the wrappers?
They're just strewn all over the floor and
Yeah.
his desk.
Yeah, they just pile up. They look bad.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
So what you
Yeah.
got to do if you want to because your wife will see like what you did the night before when she wakes up before you and gets her coffee. So what you do, husbands out there that are in the same situation as I am, you go in and you find a Milk Duds box, and then you eat the Milk Duds first, and then you go for the Almond Joys.
You're eating garbage candy. Milk Duds and Almond
No, but it
Joys?
serves a purpose.
yeah,
as
yeah.
you're
Oh, all right,
about to
okay.
find out.
Then you
Okay.
stuff all the wrappers in the Milk Dud box.
Okay.
And then close up the Milk Dud box and throw it in the trash. Now your wife says, "Oh, he only had 3 little Milk Duds." Wow, portion control. I'm so proud of him.
I usually hide them in the beer can, the empty beer can, and then I drop that, and then I put the paper plate over the beer can.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
do that with clothing tags when I buy new clothes and I don't want Dan to know. I bury them under things.
Yeah, you just all the way down.
We're all guilty.
We all do
guilty.
this stuff. We all do that.
I love it. All right. So how was the show, the comedy show?
Oh, it was great. It was fun. I had a good time. It was great to go on the road and get a new audience, a new vibe, a new area. And you know what? It's all the same.
I was going to ask because
It's
you were in Maryland. So a little different from the Northeast. Not crazy different.
Mid Atlantic.
But like,
It was basically Washington D.C.
Okay.
I stayed at the Washington Hilton, and I'm like, now I'm kind of a history buff, right? So I'm like, this hotel looks familiar. So I looked up the significance. It's where Ronald Reagan got shot.
Oh.
Yeah. So I went
Interesting.
to where Ronald Reagan was shot. A little plaque on the wall. I was like, wow.
Now, is that an appropriate place to take a selfie?
No, I was like, yo, here I am, Auschwitz on the train track. Have you ever seen that one? That's
yes. People that take selfies at Auschwitz, it's disgusting.
Yeah. Freaking
Yes.
look at the pile of shoes. OMG.
The showers are terrible here.
Yeah.
I mean,
God damn it. Yeah. So no. Anyway.
so it was good.
Yeah, it was great.
Good.
It was good. But let me just skip to a moment where I had a old Rick, new Rick situation.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
right? This is-
Yep.
so if you're just tuning in, this is post hospital stay. We look at things differently, right?
Sure.
TSA was a trigger. TSA was always out to fuck me. You know, like here he comes, Rick Fick. Let's ruin his day with some inconsequential bullshit and just take this 3-second task and turn it into 12 minutes. You
Now,
know?
you did previously call a TSA agent a bitch, so maybe your picture is circulating around
Yeah, right, I could be.
TSA's.
I could be.
You know, warning, warning, warning.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've been flagged.
It's funny.
Well, so was she. She got pulled out of the line. Her
Oh,
supervisor
all right.
yanked her, and we're like, we're out of here. And I'm like, sweet. Anyway, and I got on the plane. Anyway, but yeah, I don't feel good about that. So here we go. We're going through TSA, and I go through the stuff, and they're like, oh, I got pulled aside.
Yep.
Right. They're like, do you have something on your chest? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm wearing Jesus around my neck. I had a little crucifix. So they're like, oh, okay. And they pat me down and like, you're good, man. And I left and I walked away thinking, they're just doing their job. They're keeping us all safe.
Sure.
No one's special. That was my reaction. Before it was like, oh, what the fuck, Jesus. So on the return trip, they do this thing where they overbook the flights. Right? They're looking for okay, first of all, when I go check in, they're like, hey, if you were to give up your seat, would you do it for $200? Would you do it for $300? Would you do it for $400 in vouchers? And it's like, we will, if we need to pull people off the plane, we'll do it with the lowest bidders. And so I went 400. Then I thought, no, I just want to get home. And I canceled that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just going to go home. But I'm already getting the vibe that we're going to walk into a situation where it's like 180 seats on the plane, 300 people are getting on it, right? So they start making this announcement. They need volunteers to check their overhead luggage, the carry-on.
Yeah.
Which I also think is ridiculous. First of all, they're looking for volunteers. There's no such thing as volunteering when you are exchanging money with a multi-million-dollar corporation.
Right.
Like, I know your name is Sally, and you're just a lady who's talking to the microphone asking for volunteers. Yeah. Sally, this is not about you. I would love to do you, Sally, a favor. I would love to do that. But you are representing you're in front of a multi-billion-dollar entity who's asking you. It's not you, Sally. It's American Airlines. So they were like asking, and no one was stepping up. And they're like, if we don't get any volunteers, we're going to have to do it for sections 7 and 8. I was section 6. So I thought, well, you know what? Maybe there's something in it for me, right? So I walk up, hey, Sally, if I were to check my bag, what do I get in return? It's like, oh, nothing. It's just volunteer. I said, okay, well, forget it. And she looked at me kind of like, really? I'm like,
Do I look like a good person too?
I didn't overbook the flight.
Exactly.
And it's like, I'm paying $300 to get home.
Yeah.
So,
and I don't know why they ask for volunteers when inevitably the same thing's going to happen. No one's going to volunteer, and they're going to have to cut it off once the overhead space is booked, and they just have to say, everybody else, we have to check you at the gate.
Yeah.
Just do that.
Why?
Right.
And I'm sorry to cut in, but why don't they eliminate the last people to book? Like, they must have a timestamp on when you booked.
That's a question for an airline executive.
Mike, please look into why airlines overbook. I know why they overbook flights, but how they then determine who gets kicked off a flight.
I mean, you would think that the last people to book should be the first ones.
Yes.
To
Last
get
in,
booted.
first out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, first in, first. In this case, whatever,
In this case, everybody is getting on the plane. Some luggage is not going to be on the overhead. It's going to have to go under the plane.
Yep.
So as I'm walking up, and I'm in zone 6, the lady says, we're going to have to check your bag. And I said, I'm in zone 6. She goes, yeah, but we're full. So, and I was like, kind of irritated with it, but I'm not going to fight it. I'm like, the wheels are spinning in my head. I'm like, how am I going to get around this? I'm looking for a solution already as she's telling me, because I'm thinking there's going to be a workaround here. I'm putting the bag over my head, like, because that's what I paid for.
And just to be clear, you have do you have any other luggage? Or
No,
is it
just that.
Just the
Just
one
that.
carry-on bag?
Yeah, just the carry-on
Couldn't
bag.
you have shoved it under your seat?
No, that's your personal
That's your
bag.
personal bag.
Yeah,
You
my
can't shove a
backpack.
carry-on under a seat.
Yeah, I had a backpack with me. So as she's putting this on, this gentleman behind me just walks by with his rolled luggage, and I'm like, "What's going on there?" She's like, "He's been waiting," and I'm like, "And I've been doing what?"
Oh, here we go.
Damn.
Here we go.
So like, I'm feeling it. Like if you don't know, it's a whirring in the chest.
Yeah.
The fight or flight. It's like I'm starting to think it's talking. The chest whirring is talking to the brain, and the brain's spinning, and they're syncing up, and they're like, "What are we gonna do? Are we gonna fight or are we gonna run?" Flight. So I just said, okay, cool, thank you. And I took it, and I'm walking down the skyway, the jetway, and I said, okay, Rick, think about the situation here. The lady at the desk, Sally, gave you this ticket thing on your bag to put at the end so the guys can go put it on another plane and send it to Detroit and ruin your life. But do the stewardesses know that? And does the gentleman who's taking the bags at the end know that? No. They don't. Ripped it off, put it in my pocket, brought it on the plane, put it over my head, sat down, said to the gentleman to my left who's sitting in the middle, you can have the armrest. Sorry for the middle seat.
Oh, my
Inconvenience.
God.
He goes, hey, thanks, man. I'm like, no problem. He's like, guess what I just did? And I told him what I did. He goes, that's right. And then we fist bumped. And
That
we,
is
So
awesome.
did you get to put your bag in the overhead compartment right above your seat?
Yes.
Or did you? Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
yeah.
Okay.
One person put it in, vertically.
Oh, yeah.
And I just did a little
First time
whoop.
flying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, a little flip. Like, let's narrow that. And then I just put mine right in. And guess what? We took off. No problem.
Yep.
Good for
Like,
you.
Yeah.
for you.
Good for you.
Yep. So just a little trick, just smile and nod. You don't have to fight sometimes. Sometimes you can just go, oh, okay, whatever you like, and then go, fuck that.
Well, you did fight back, but in a very covert manner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Subtle.
You can't
Like
out-trick Rick.
Like it.
Yeah. So yeah, my stand-up comedy weekend. That's my takeaway. I stuck it to the airline.
Nice.
Love it.
Yeah, baby.
Bravo.
And you didn't have to, get all riled up and get
No.
into an argument, which I would not advise
No.
getting into any type of confrontation, verbal or otherwise,
Yeah.
as you're trying to board a plane, because that is your ticket to getting arrested and ending up in some windowless room in the airport.
Well, like the time
I
when
mean,
I was
I haven't been there, but
yeah, no, the time when I got into it with the TSA person at O'Hare, the second, why don't you stop being a bitch and just tell us what you want, slipped out of my mouth. I immediately thought, dude, there's a million people who would love to have gotten that on camera
Yes.
and gone viral
Yes.
because of this guy outrager, but because it was so like quick with
Yep.
no indicator that
Right,
it was
right,
coming.
right.
Like I had a 0 strikes and you're out policy. It was my turn. I'm like, nope. Fuck
0
you.
to 100 in
Yeah.
a millisecond.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not putting up with that. And she's like, whoa. And she was gone. But anyway, that's, I feel like that was a big win. That was a very
Yes.
mature
Huge.
Rick,
Yes, absolutely.
I'm like, I'm not following the rules, okay, but I'm doing it covertly. And,
Yes.
and I'm going to go brag about it on my podcast.
You know what I'm thinking?
What?
I'm thinking next time they offer, I'm going to volunteer, take the money, and then pull the
No,
tag
they don't
off.
give you money. They don't give you anything.
They don't give you anything for checking the bag. They only give you something if you
Yeah, the
give
whole
up your
thing
seat.
was like, what do I get? Nothing. No voucher, no free drink. Nope. I'm like, all right, well, and I walked away. She's like, really? I'm like, it's Sally,
Yeah.
something personal,
right.
Anyway, what's going on with you? What's
I already talked about me. I want to hear about Evan.
Oh, well.
But wait, I have to go grab a tissue first. Sorry. Gentlemen.
okay, sure. Yeah,
no problem.
just walk right in front of the shot
Yeah,
there.
no,
There you
that's
go.
great.
Okay.
That's great. Well, let me tell you. I went up to New Hampshire to pull the boat out for the season, right? And this was something that should have happened a couple weeks ago, but
You have
waters-
to drive it to a dock, and then a company will
so
go store it for
basically,
you?
What I'll do is I'll take like all of the important items out of the boat, and then I'll drive the boat down to a marina, and I'll dock it there. Then they pull the boat out of the water. They
You have a
wash-
trailer.
I do have a trailer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the marina will pull the boat out,
Yeah.
wash the bottom, and then they'll put it on the trailer, and then they'll shrink wrap it, where cover the whole thing.
And then put it up in like
Well,
the
no,
fifth
because it's
floor
on a
of-
trailer,
Oh,
so it'll
oh, it
basically
stays on it.
It'll just stay in like
In a lot.
big yard or a
Okay.
field or something like that. Mm-hmm. So anyway, it's the worst day of the year.
Yeah.
It's nice because you get that one last boat ride, but it sucks because you're putting the boat away for the year. Anyway, I had to get up early the next morning. And so it's like 6 o'clock, and I was like, you know what? Just before I go, I always cast off the dock, take a few casts off the dock. So I've got my rod, got my bass lure and all that. Take one cast off the dock and, nothing. And it's black. It's like, pretty black. And then second cast, and then bang, I catch one. And I'm like, yeah. Second cast.
When you say a
right?
bass lure, sorry, and I care because I'm a. What were you using?
So it's a little crankbait is what they call it. And it has like a little, like a small little nose to it. And it kind of stays about 6 feet under the water, has little, BBs inside, so it rattles as it goes through.
Yep.
And it's my favorite lure. So anyway, I get this big strike, and I'm like, yeah. Now it's doing something that I've never felt before. So when you catch a bass, it's usually it feels pretty heavy. we would describe it as feeling torquey, right? So it kind of like really stretches the line, and you'll get a couple like chugs, and then it'll pull away. Well, this thing was going like it was like pep, 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 like it was beaten off or something. I'm like, what is this thing?
They do that. They do that. Yeah.
You know,
I've seen it.
so one of the problems is the water is super low right now. So like there's probably 2.5 feet from the top of the dock down to the water. So like you can't even reach in and grab the fish, and it's black. I can't see what it is. So anyway, this thing is like hopping. I'm like, what the hell is that? I'm like, that is not a bass.
Yeah.
So I'm bringing it over, and I finally like get it over to where I can see it, and I'm like, I can't bring it over to the beach. I got to literally lift this thing up. I pull the string or the line. I pull it up onto the dock. And it's a freaking huge rainbow trout.
Oh
and
my
I'm
God.
like, holy shit. So then the line snaps, it falls on the dock. Now, you have to be very careful with trout because it's a pretty, it's not a durable species, right? Like you have to keep it in the water pretty much all the time. So I'm like racing to get the hook out, and I'm trying to take a picture because I'm like, this is incredible. My dog is going nuts. You know, she's like all over the place. Like, is it for me? Is it for me? Yeah. And,
What the hell is that thing? You've never caught a fish before.
I've never seen
What's
that.
happening here?
Yeah. So finally, it actually spit the hook out. It came out, and then I have to pick it up and bring it over to the beach, and now I have to resuscitate it. Right? It's not dead.
Mouth to mouth.
Yeah. So you have to hold the fish in the water, especially like trout and salmon and stuff like that. You have to hold the fish in the water and not let it go until it's sort of regained its strength. And the way you know it's regained its strength is it will actually swim out of your hands. So they're exhausted from the fight. And if I had just tossed it into the water, it would probably just turn on its side and die, you know, which is like a big no-no. So anyway, I'm there. I'm like nursing it back to life. And then he takes off and he's swimming around in like a little circle. I'm monitoring him because like if I have to go back in the water and resuscitate this thing, I'm going to do it. I've dove off the boat to save a fish out in the middle of the lake that somebody had haphazardly just tossed in.
Really?
And it's like, you know, it's doing the kibber over here like, yeah. So I actually jumped off the boat and was treading water with this fish.
Oh, my God.
To try and save it. Anyway, I didn't have to do that.
What a saint.
I really am.
Yeah.
When it comes to fish
I would have eaten
conservation,
this fucking thing.
I have to say, I've watched serial killer documentaries that are less disturbing than this story.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you catch a fish
Yeah.
by putting a hook through its mouth,
yeah.
almost killing it.
No.
You said you had to resuscitate it.
Well, no, but that is not.
So then you're like, I got you, fish. I am the only thing standing between you living and you dying. And now I will exercise my godlike power and my savior complex, and I will resuscitate you and let you live.
Yeah.
Unless I change my mind.
Yeah.
I mean, it's psychotic, Evan. Like, it's psychotic.
You cut that thing from the anus to its gills, you gut it, and you slap that thing on a frying pan, eyeballs and everything. That's a big ass trout.
Yeah, I would have more respect for you if you did that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
100%.
Well-
Now, how big was this thing? It was big.
21 inches.
Oh, that is a beautiful fish. That honestly, like I love your catch and release, but I might have considered
Yeah,
like
like-
sometimes you catch a big one and you're like, you know what? That's a nice dinner.
Yeah.
That's
This
a nice
is it.
dinner.
Damn.
Yeah, we're damn, right?
So
Hey,
you're
go
not
show-
allowed to
go
keep
show
it?
it to the.
Is that the thing? You're not allowed to keep the
Well,
fish?
You can, that's a beautiful fish.
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah.
Got that shit.
That's a beautiful fish. I would have considered keeping that one.
So
But
big time fine and loss
Okay.
of fishing license
Okay.
if I did. And
Wait, if you what? Kept it?
if I kept it.
Why?
Because it's out of season.
Oh, it
Oh.
is really?
Yeah. So, and it's like
okay.
a big deal. So anyway, I posted to Everything Lake Winnipesaukee, which is a Facebook page. There's like, I don't know, 30,000 people on there. And I'm expecting, excuse me, I'm expecting people to be like, wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Because it was incredible. Like, I'm not fishing for this fish and it
Yeah.
happens to bite. All of the freaking armchair game wardens came
Oh,
out
God.
after me. Boy, did they ever. And so I just, some people are like, oh, that's a beautiful catch and release. And then, other people chime in with their different things. And then you get Did you know that the season is closed on rainbows? Big fine. And I'm like, I said in the thing that I
What an asshole.
Right?
I literally
Seriously.
said in the post, accidentally caught this fish while fishing for bass, and I released it,
Yeah.
And then, then all these other people start chiming in. And then there's this one woman that says, I got to find it here.
It's always
Of course
a woman,
it was
Liz.
a woman. No,
Always a woman.
It is always a woman. I don't disagree.
Keep laughing while I look for this thing.
Here we go. Women.
Hysterical women.
Broads. Not me. So here we go. All right, I've already gone through, and in other comments, I've said that I made sure that this fish lived. I watched it swim away, like all of this stuff. And this woman writes, do you really think it survived after laying on a dry dock? And I said, I know it survived because I released it and watched it swim away. And she says, swam away to die somewhere. And I said, I wish you would do the same.
And did that end the conversation?
Oh, no.
No.
You know, women, they always
got
got the last word.
That's right. Gasoline on the fire.
So then another guy chimes in, you can't take a picture of a fish out of season. That constitutes taking under RSA 207.1.
No.
That just
Someone hasn't
report
been
me.
late in years.
Yes.
He is reciting some weird code that
Are
nobody
you
knows.
kidding me?
What a tool.
Oh my God.
So then the woman responds again. She's back in. She says, I wish you would stop thinking that fish survived. So I said, I wish your mom didn't take Tylenol while she was pregnant with you.
Oh God.
And then she says, finally, to end it, at least for now, I wish you would lose your fishing license.
Okay.
My
She
God.
sucks.
What was the lamest comeback ever?
This is why I like to take my kids into the city, like New York City, and like experience life for real. Because these people, I mean, if you just mix yourself in with real life and real experiences and people that with real trials and tribulations and the people, the haves and the have-nots, all if you see all that. This shit is not even on your radar. Like the fact that you had the time to sit down and reference RSA 30 whatever, or like that woman go back and forth 3 or 4 times about a picture of a beautiful fish that you were proud of, that you know, the part of the story was saved its life, sent it on its way. A little hijinks, whoop, caught it with a crankbait, bass lure.
It's not your fault the trout was easily tricked.
What are you doing?
Exactly.
Yeah, like honestly, it's just like what people. Come on, and it's part of. I know what it is. It's post-COVID and Trump derangement syndrome and all the political extremism that's been going back and forth. You got MAGA over here. You got
I also think
libtard
it's
over
people
here.
that don't have anything better to do. Like that woman that's like, I hope you lose your fishing license. Maybe, I don't know, to have a job or volunteer or spend time with friends or get a hobby. Like my life is full enough that I would never think to make a comment like that on a stranger's Facebook post.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you
It
what.
says more about her than it does about you. And
Yeah,
your
yeah.
Oh, listen. Believe you me, I was like fucking salivating when she wrote that, and I was like, oh, I am going to crush you.
Doesn't it suck that you had this like
That was your reaction, yeah.
like it's human nature, but we are descending. We are circling the drain into the abyss. It's social media. It's we were all isolated with COVID. This is still the fallout. This is the new normal, where it's like it's just how we interact with complete strangers. We sling shit at them, and like there was a guy who playfully posted that he was at the World Series. Someone from Toronto that I met when I was up in Toronto at a thing, and they were at Game 7 of the World Series, and one of his friends had a Yankees jacket and hat on, and I just wrote, seriously, Yankees, with the puke emoji, right? The dude, you know what the dude wrote? That's just playful freaking, like, come on, man, of course. Like, he writes back, dude, a blue check mark? Are you serious? You're nobody.
Oh my God.
I'm like, you're at Game 7 of the World fucking Series, and you're you're trying to get a battle going because of like
with a stranger?
well, you don't even know, like, what? just people need to just do that. They have to zing you and get you and brr. And it can be as simple as catching a beautiful fish.
Yeah.
Well,
Doesn't take much.
Well,
No.
congratulations
Yes.
for doing the right
Thank
thing. I would not have kept it. I said I would have, but I didn't. I
didn't know.
I didn't know.
You didn't know.
Well, but if I was fishing, I would have known. Like I would have been prepared. Like I've been kind of out of the fishing scene, you know. So, but
Fishing scene.
oh yeah, the fishing scene's huge up in New Hampshire, Lakewood and Pisaki. Oh yeah, the Winnie Derby, bro, coming up.
Absolutely.
Anyway, well, that's good. Okay, good for you
Thank
for
you. Thank
for
you.
holding your own.
Yeah, you're not gonna
Yes.
come at me.
Not
Yeah.
kowtowing to that goofy bitch.
Yeah, Jesus. All right, why don't we hit those things?
If you're craving great pizza, subs, and salads made fresh every day, you've got to try Royal Pizza. They've been serving customers since 1962 using only wholesome, natural ingredients, no additives, no shortcuts, just fresh dough made daily, homemade sauces and dressings, and 100% real cheese. Their customers love it. One reviewer said, best pizza around. It's hot, fresh, and consistent. Right now, Royal Pizza has a special offer. Buy 2 large or 4 small pizzas and get a free Greek salad. Check out the full menu and order online at royalpizzamedfield.com. That's royalpizzamedfield.com.
All right, nice job.
Thank you. Sounds very familiar. You know what happens when the weather cools down? The mice start looking for a warm place to stay, and that usually means your house. APC Pest Control has been protecting local homes and businesses for over 35 years. They're fast, professional, and their customers couldn't be happier. They have hundreds of 5-star ratings praising their reliable service and lasting results. Whether it's mice, ants, spiders, whatever's bugging you, does that include my wife? They'll take care of it quickly and safely. And right now, you can save 10% on any pest control plan. Don't wait until you hear scratching in the walls. Look them up online at apcpest.com. APC Pest Control, knocking them dead since 1981.
Nice job. Your
Thank
wife
you.
is lovely too, by the way. I would go easy on the.
That was just a kind of in general.
Yeah,
but
you know.
but your wife is just above
She's
that.
lovely. She is a lovely human.
I'm going to tell her you said that.
Everyone's fair game to be made fun of in our house.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My kids, I mean, we just make fun of each other. Like, you have to have a pretty thick skin to live in the Daily House.
Does it just do you guys like to roast each other just as like that's
Constantly. Yes. There was one, Brady had some friends over. This was a few weeks ago. They were in the basement and Dan and I are in the kitchen, literally roasting each other back and forth, like all in good fun. And I, all of a sudden I turned to him, I go, do you think that the kids they don't really know us? Like, do you think they think we're going to get divorced? Like,
yeah.
It was just like, if we
Yeah.
just came into it kind of not knowing that's like our vibe, you'd be like, whoa.
yeah. No, I think it's those are terms of endearment.
Yes.
You know.
Totally.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been together for over 25 years. We have so many like dumb private jokes and things that like we revert back to and stupid habits that we can make fun of each other for and neither of us care. So
Yeah.
everything's fair game.
Yeah. That's the way it should be.
I agree.
It's the couple that doesn't shit on each other.
yeah. I don't
You
trust
gotta- you
them.
gotta-
Something's wrong.
Yeah,
Something's wrong.
Yeah. Oh, we don't fight. Okay. Well, when you do, it's gonna.
It's going to be a doozy.
Yeah, because you guys are like been holding on. We still haven't fought yet. I can't. I want to be there when you do though. All right, Liz.
Yes.
Second half. What's going
All right,
on? What are we
So
talking about
today we are going to talk about a trend, apparently, around kids' birthday party registries. All right, so everyone's familiar with the whole registry thing when you get married, when
already
you have a
pissed.
baby, blah, blah, blah. Like, people are like, here's what I want. Please buy me these things.
for
So-
weddings.
For weddings,
And baby
baby
showers.
showers,
Yeah.
yeah, that kind of thing. Maybe housewarmings, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway.
Yep.
So, all right. So people are used to what that is. But now, apparently, parents are noticing a new trend that more and more birthday party invitations include a registry link as well. Over on the Reddit parenting forum, one parent said they feel like every kid party invitation they've gotten recently has a gift registry, and they're not sure what to think about it. I'm a 90s baby, so our parties are in the backyard. We're at the bouncy castle. Aunts and uncles would grab a toy at the local Toys R Us. Some people would give a crisp $20 bill. A few people might reach out to the parents and ask what the kid is into. Very casual. I feel like every birthday party invitation I'm receiving now has a registry/gift list. It kind of makes the whole thing feel shallow. Registries were for bridal and baby showers to give couples and parents the things they need for a huge life change. Now I'm getting invitations with registries filled with toys, some being $50 and up for a 1-year-old's birthday party. While they're mostly a turnoff, the original poster does kind of see the upside too. I get the logical understanding of not wanting to receive a bunch of random junk, and I did get an invite a while ago where the parents just asked for books or clothes for the next season to avoid the junk, which I thought was great. Popular e-invitation sites like Evite are adding registry buttons. I've seen all of that for everything. Yeah. It's crazy, which might be encouraging people to add them or making it look like parties have registries when they don't. But it seems like many people are seeing registries where they didn't before. So comments were very mixed, but before I get to the comments, curious what you guys think.
I like the idea of putting out a list of gifts that you would like so that you don't get a bunch of crap, right? I think that's a smart tactic. But I also think that you should be totally fine with the fact that somebody doesn't get you something on the registry. It's sort of like hope for the best and, just take what you get. So that would be that's my opinion.
It's a very diplomatic assessment.
Yeah. I do think it, if your intent is that everybody must get one of these gifts on this registry, I'd say that's a little gauche, wouldn't you?
I would, and I love the word gauche.
Yeah, that was good. And the way you used it. When you refresh my memory on the methodology here, but if you do get something, doesn't it get claimed? Like if I get Sally and Bill the toaster for their wedding,
nobody else can buy the toaster.
But it'll say like Rick and Leslie have gotten this. Does it indicate that, or does it just say
it just
off
says
the registry?
It's off the registry.
Okay.
Rick's like, I got the toaster. I
want credit for the toaster. I actually upgraded. The one you had on the registry was fine, but I got you the more expensive one from Williams Sonoma.
Because it's also an air fryer, motherfucker. 2 in 1. I just think it's, I mean, I want to shit on it. That's just my.
I know that's your nature.
My nature is just to crap on it and go, this is way overblown. It's some mom with nothing better to do who's like, I'll just set up a little registry, and
that's
feel like
exactly what it is.
Yeah, yeah. It's this mom who has nothing going on all day long, and she's like, I know what I'll do. And but have you ever taken your kid to go buy Frank his birthday present, and you circle the frickin' toy section 19 goddamn times to go, how about this? No?
Oh my
how about
God.
this?
Fucking
no? How about
painful.
this? No? How about this? How about this?
Well, what are they into? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think they were like? I don't know.
We have to pick something. The party is going to end in 12 minutes.
Yes.
We're going to be a very extreme late arrival. Get something. Yeah. So I feel like it's like everything. It's an overcorrection to that problem.
Okay.
All I would need is just and also it takes away from the human interaction, which is why we have people who bitch about fishing pictures, right? Because people don't know how to interact anymore.
Sure.
Let's keep the interaction going. Just be like,
you mean like going to a store? Is that what you mean?
no,
like, what do you mean?
Look, you are the mother of the birthday
Gotcha.
boy. I'm the father of the kid who's getting invited, right? And it's on my list of duties on the honeydew list this Saturday. Take Charlie to go get a birthday present. Okay, so I do that. Oh, well, what are we going to get this kid? I would text you and say, we're getting in the car to go get a gift. Some ideas. And then you could say, he really loves, you know what, dating myself, he really loves He-Man. No,
Oh my God!
he loves He-Man. No, that's what I loved when I was a kid. He-Man.
He-Man.
G.I. Joe.
Castle Grayskull, was it?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's say he likes whatever. It's like, okay, great. Thanks for the tip.
But now you've made my life more difficult because you're not the only parent doing that. The 15 other parents of the children that I've invited to the birthday party are also texting me.
Yeah.
And it is now my responsibility to keep track of the different things that I have shared so my kid doesn't get 15 of the same things.
Sure. Well, God forbid we interact with each other.
I don't.
and keep in
Fewer
touch.
interactions, the better, as far as I'm concerned.
You know what?
But I see that point too. I do see that because that is kind of annoying. Like, I'm getting getting ready, okay? I know. My husband forgot the Dixie cups. We have to go back out. You know, or now we have no more plastic spoons. How are we going to serve the ice cream? Right? Like you're putting up streamers. They're falling off, and that's your. Yeah, there's a lot of hectic stuff going.
Everything's over-engineered.
I just thought of a really great reason, and you kind of mentioned it, is the not getting the duplicate items.
Yes.
That you then have to go and return. Right? Or like...
No, you forward that.
Or regift. I've regifted.
Well, but that's what happens.
Yeah.
Which is another reason why I don't want a gift from 2010. I want something from today, damn it.
A fucking He-Man.
Unless it's a brand new He-Man still in the package.
Yeah.
But... Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm 100% all for this as like a working mom that one, you know, I don't have a lot of time here. Like if you want to tell me exactly what your kid wants or needs, I am happy to fulfill that. Like also as someone who, again, having twins, and we used to have their birthday parties together when they were little, like the amount of crap, like, and I don't mean crap as in like crap, but I mean just there's so much stuff. And it's like, I get people are like, you have to buy the gift and you want to buy the gift, but I don't really need another Nerf gun or, you know. Yeah. So from a practical purpose, I am 100% all for making the gift buyer's life easier and the parents' life easier. I mean, even like with my sisters, when it comes to Christmas time or our kids' birthdays, we just text each other, all right, gift ideas. We send each other links. Like, I don't want to make life more difficult for people that are already busy. So I'm like, here's a bunch of links.
Yeah.
Have at it. You choose.
I just had a revelation. This will be my final thought on the matter. We, all three of us, failed this in spectacular fashion.
Oh, dear.
How?
Because is it your birthday party? Is it your friend's birthday party?
I don't know.
No. This is
What's going on here?
No. Were you listening? It's a kid's birthday party.
Yeah.
This is a kid's problem. This is a kid's issue. This is about the kids. We as parents get over involved and we do all the work. I should go, Charlie, here's $20. I'll be here in the car listening to sports radio. You got 10 minutes.
You'll be in that car for 4 hours.
You got wheels up in 10 minutes.
Yeah, not if you're driving away.
Yeah.
That's it. I like that. I
Yeah.
like that.
Put it back on the kid. You hang out with what should I get him? I don't know. I drop you off at this kid's house 3 times a week. What the hell do you guys do?
Yeah, seriously.
You know? It's like we play with Nerf guns. Then get him a goddamn Nerf gun.
Yeah.
Well, what kind should I get? The one that shoots Nerf things. It's as simple as that. Don't overthink it, kid. And they have to learn that. So I'm taking back what I was saying.
All right, I want you next time Charlie's invited to a birthday party, because my kids have aged out of this. So next time Charlie's invited to a birthday party, I would like you to put that to the test and report back.
I'm going to.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Please do.
I will. Going on. All right, so that's
All
my
right,
that's
on
my
that
take.
note, do you
All right.
have some dates we can promote?
Yeah, sure. If you
All
want to
right,
close
here
it
we
up
go.
and do that.
All right, this Thursday at 7th Wave Brewing here in Medfield, Massachusetts. Doors open at 6:30. Laughs on Tap, hosted by Rick.
Woo! Yeah, hopefully we're gonna make this a monthly thing.
And then November 20th, Mohegan Sun. That's awesome. Get tickets at rickfinkjr.com. Do you know who else is on the docket for November 20th? I feel like Mohegan gets some pretty big names.
Wow. Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Adam Ferreira, I believe.
Really?
Yeah. Do you know that guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
From Rescue Me? He was
well-
on. He was a comedian, but then he was on Rescue Me.
Oh,
with
okay,
Dennis
yeah,
Leary,
well-
because he's a friend of Dennis Leary's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's huge.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
awesome.
it's him. Could be wrong. We'll confirm next week.
Adam
You're
Ferrari.
rocking with FX royalty.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that's who it is. I think, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So again, this Thursday, 7th Wave Brewing. Doors open at 6:30. Laughs on Tap, hosted by Rick. November 20th, Mohegan Sun. Get tickets at rickfinkjr.com. And Scuttlebutt, as always, if you like what you hear, please rate, review, subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, at Small Town Scuttlebutt. And send us a note, smalltownscuttlebutt@gmail.com. See ya.
By the power of Grayskull, I have the power! Thank you.